Good evening. I just stayed in Oreo. I gotta make sure not on my teeth. Doesn't matter. Um, I was just watching this story on I don't know, wasn't 16 probably Dateline. I guess it was Dateline, and talking about this woman who runs this drug court, and these these three different stories that they were. One was a teenage girl, and the other one was this guy in a band, and then another one, just some other guy, and they all were either addicted to drugs or alcohol or whatever. Um, it got to me thinking what about about the judge who anyway she had to decide what to do with these people, and I won't get into detail what she did, but my views on the whole situation is damn, why do we even have the option? Why is it when we're young that we can't escape? We can take a pill or do a line or have a drink. Well, why does it even exist? Why do we even have that elusive carrot? You know, but we do, and that's the world we live in, and everybody's looking for the quick escape from the stress and the strain and whatever. But you know, I was talking about this last night. That when I stopped drinking, that one of the things that I had to think about, that I had to remember back to when before I ever had that first drink. What was it? What were the stuff? What was it like before I ever had a drink or any of that stuff? And what gave me enjoyment before, you get those chemicals in your system and you wanted more and more and more of that or whatever that you wanted to. You found that attractive, and that became something that you didn't know about beforehand, but once you had it, you wanted that feeling again. And I think then the mentality becomes trying to get out. What the story on the news was, I was just watching these people just trying to get over on the judge and the people around them, and that's basically what happens. Is you just keep chasing and chasing, and uh, instead of just saying I'm tired of the chasing, but that's just how powerful whatever that drug of choice is that person has. And definitely, I've heard other people talk about this, and I totally agree that you definitely have to reach the point where you just say to yourself, enough is enough, and um, you can't do it because you want to keep people off your back or looking down the road that if I if I keep clean for a while, people will stop annoying. Will think I'm okay, and I'll like, yeah, that's all ridiculous bullshit. You just gotta say, you know what, I'm gonna do this for myself, and if other people like it, fine. If they don't like it, fine. I'm gonna do it for myself. I wanna handle the world on my own terms. That's what you want to do. Want to you want to deal with everything with a clear head, and you don't want to be waking up in the morning sick, and you don't want to have headaches, and you don't want to be riding that roller coaster because that's basically what it does. It alters whatever you're doing on the weekend or whatever. It affects you the other the other 5 days. So it's like a 2 day trade off or 5 days of just being miserable because your body is on that roller coaster, and you just it's a crappy feeling all the time, as opposed to once you stepped away from it for a while, you realize how what a awful roller coaster it was, and the only way you ever realize that is with some time away from it, because if you're only doing it for a short period of time, just to just to clear out your system or just for a myriad of reasons, that have nothing to do with genuinely wanting to be serious about uh, living a clean, clear life, with a clear head. Um, if you don't if you don't have a period, it might even only be a couple of weeks, or it could take you a year. Who knows? But until you step away from it for a while, then you totally realize just how foolish and silly, expensive, and time consuming all that stuff was. But that only happens after you've made that decision. Some people never do. That's just how powerful these things are, And if you don't, well, then you got a life of I don't know. You can still you will have your fun, and I guess, and but you'll also have to deal with all the other drama, and that drama sucks. With the trade off, you trade off, you weigh the pros and the cons. It's just it's no the trade offs for being healthy and clear headed are so much better than the other stuff that you have to put up with. And that's just the way it is. And I think the point, probably just try to close this off. I don't know how many minutes. I can't really see the time on this, but you definitely just can't do it for anybody but yourself, because you're you, and um, you owe it to yourself, and you owe it to the world after yourself to deal with it with 100% clear-headed clarity. How's that for a sentence? Because otherwise you're just cheating yourself, right? Because those weekends, or if it's really bad every day, those 3 or 4 hours you're out and about, and you think you're um, being funny and entertaining people. Those hours could be spent doing more constructive things. You could be volunteering somewhere. You could be volunteering in a soup kitchen. You could be got kids. You could be playing with your kids. You could be a million things. Could be doing. So I mean, and it's expensive too. All that money you spend in the bar, you could be sponsoring a kid over in the Sudan or something. Starving Marvin. Anyway, so that's all I got to say about that. And you know, uh, it is definitely the way to go. And I've been totally converted. And you know, it's the way it should be. And life's great. And as usual, adios.